Okay, perhaps some glitches that may seem
Glitches.
helpful.
Yes. And Fluffers here has decided to lay right in the middle of where I lay down to play the games on. Yes.
Ooh.
Adorable kitty cat Fluffers.
Okay, okay.
I call her Fluffy or Fluffers. I don't remember her actual name. Uh, do you remember your own name that the other ones gave you? That's a perfect reaction. That's a perfect response. I love it. Adorable and fluffy and cat like. Pet me. I want attention. I don't care what my name is. Right. We're picking up where I left off earlier.
Yeah. You tell me when it allows you to do the multiplayer.
Yeah, it's going to take a little while.
Okay, well, hopefully not too long.
Well, that depends on how much I fuck around, faff about, and fail and retry things. Night exploration. At night, the city streets are teeming with infected. To stay safe, use the rooftops to travel. Okay. Avoid patrolling volatiles. Wait, should I be avoiding doing a patrol with volatiles in them? Or is it a volatile who does patrols?
A little
That's
bit
an
of both.
interesting turn of phrase. Avoid patrolling volatiles at all costs. If they see you, they will alert other infected and start a chase. During a chase, be on the lookout for hiding spots on the rooftops or hide with beams of UV lights.
Hmm.
Well, that just makes you higher visibility,
That's what I thought
but
too.
apparently,
Whenever I first
the
saw that, I was like,
UV it actually hurts them.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Whenever I first seen that in the first game, I was very confused. I'm like, what? UV light? That's not how that. Whatever.
Once I was taking my second wife to the hospital. Never drove that fast in my life. Her waters broke
Flashlight
3 months early.
is
You have
not something
kids?
I want to
There
use.
was no saving that one.
Weirdly enough,
And
in
other
this
than
game, it's
that,
actually pretty
none that
decent.
I know of.
Sorry.
It's fine. What normal person would want his kids to see a world like this?
Wonder what part you're on though. I know you're in the story.
Slept at the guy's place from the last thingy,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm out at night.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey bar. Where's the
Got
fucking?
it. So I know where you are.
Oh, I'm
You're actually a
standing.
lot closer than you think you are to getting to play online. I think it's maybe one or two more missions.
Hiding spot. Oh, it gets a fucking vignette around the
Hurry up,
screen.
Aiden. We have to get in and out of the hospital while it's
Mm-hmm.
nighttime. There will be a lot of infected here in the morning.
And you can't use your weapon.
The lock is broken.
Don't worry. Find the old bus.
A bus?
At 0 hour, a
I
bus
went to go
crashed into
piss,
the
and for
hospital.
whatever reason, my
Broke
game
through the
is
wall.
loaded.
You can use it to get inside.
Since no one could get in, there's a good chance there'll be some markers left.
You went to go take a piss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you
And
piss on a zombie?
you know, whenever I got back, the game decided to play a loading No, it wouldn't surprise. Yeah, no, I crashed the game. I was gonna say it wouldn't surprise me if I crashed the game, and I did.
I'm at the main entrance.
What were
I
you
marked a
doing
safe
before
route
the
for you.
game
I'm
crashed?
waiting by the lobby.
Y'all remember? I told you I was trying to get inside of a tank, and it didn't happen.
Okay. Trying to do a glitch.
I wasn't necessarily trying to do a glitch. I actually just wanted to know if you
go
can get
upon
in
a
the
few of these
tank.
for drug research. When it all got fucked, they
It
grabbed
doesn't mean I
research
was trying to do a
volunteers.
glitch. I just wanted
They
to
paid
know.
them loads of money. What was the result?
Well, at
Another
this point,
shit.
I'm gonna classify
Just a
getting
little
inside
more.
of a tank and using it
We
as a
don't have much
glitch.
time. Stay close to me.
Well, I didn't really get to get into the tank, so.
Yeah, you just crashed the game.
Door's locked.
I'm loading
You
it
know how
back
to
up,
open
though. There
locks?
we go.
Sure. Turn the key.
What if you don't have a key?
You keep
How
doing all
come?
these glitches, man.
I've
One of
traveled
these
thousands
days
of
your
kilometers.
console's
You
gonna
think
be
doors
like,
are a problem for me?
fuck it, I'm tired.
just checking.
Stop this
I think
shit.
this room should have all the instruments you need, Maestro.
Okay, that might be true, but
I found some
sometimes
scrap.
I do them
You can make
unintentionally.
lockpicks
That
out of
was
that.
not something I just wanted to see if I could get in the tank.
It would be fun, but at the same time,
There's no way in hell you expect me to know that I wasn't able to get into a tank.
I can craft a maximum of 114 of these.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
once you get an upgrade, you can actually craft even more. But I saw a tank below, and I'm like, I wonder if I could get in the tank. And the game was like, you
Good
cannot.
work.
No.
I go into the crafting menu to craft some of those lockpicks, and he instantly teleports to leaning against a medical bed.
Yep. He's got magical powers that you don't have, apparently, because he had some with me, too. Somehow I was in front of him doing parkour, right? And his ass literally teleported on top of the building that I was already supposed to be on. I was like, huh, alright. So I need to help this guy that's got wizard powers. Gotcha. Feel like he doesn't need a lot of help if he could do that shit.
This is not how lockpicks work, and I know it from experience.
As do I. It's literally the same, pretty much the same lockpicking as Skyrim, dude.
No, it's fucking worse.
It is the same.
You didn't lie.
It's the
You know
same
your stuff.
general
I had no
idea,
other
but
choice.
it's worse.
Was forced to know my stuff.
I'm glad I've got 114 of those bastards.
What the
Dude,
hell?
the first lockpick you do is not even that crazy.
No, lockpicking in games in general is fucking stupid.
Yeah, and is illogical at that. Whether or not it's stupid, that's not how it works.
Yeah, because first of all, lockpicks don't goddamn break.
Yeah, they do.
Second of
They
all,
can actually break.
a bobby pin in Fallout 4 would not fucking break.
That's debatable. If it's
Oh, some help.
I've used several bobby
There you go.
pins to pick a master lock. It doesn't fucking break.
so yeah, okay, but in Fallout, the reason I say it's debatable is because here's the thing, right?
Let's go.
It's a game. We're in a Fallout world. My guess is
Dark
they
zone
were
in front of
thinking,
us.
even though
Keep
it doesn't
quiet.
look like it, that bobby pin is probably, I don't know, rusted.
Bobby pins aren't made of a material that forms an oxide layer that fast.
My point is that it doesn't make any sense. But I'm guessing that is the case.
They're not made of literal fucking iron. They don't rust that damn fast.
I know.
They're made of aluminum. It
I'm
takes
awesome.
significantly longer for aluminum to form oxide layers that are thick enough to degrade the material's stability. Plus, bobby pins are mixed with flexing agents to make them last longer on purpose, so they would not fucking break at all. I've tested this. I've done it myself.
Dude, I know.
What
My
are you
point I'm trying
doing?
to tell you, though, is that's probably what they were thinking.
Their logic is bullshit, and they need to change
Yes,
this
not on the
fucking
wall.
bullshit mechanic. Lockpicks do not fucking break.
Some of them do, though. Actually, I've had lockpicks break. Actually, two of them.
Okay. 2 out of how many?
About 8. I don't usually lockpick things. I'm not a lockpicking lawyer.
Aiden,
No.
everything okay?
Great reference,
But
I'm not the
a
lockpicking
bobby
lawyer.
pin would not
Yeah.
fucking
Are you
degrade as fast as it
Talk to
does
me.
in Fallout 4.
No.
And if you manufactured a lockpick
This hospital. I've been in one like
out
this
of
before.
any
GRE
material,
facility.
it wouldn't break
Well, there
as
are a few
fast
of
as
them
it
around the
does
city.
even in this
I'm having
game.
these memories.
No, it
person I'm
wouldn't
looking for
break.
is
You're
Mia.
right.
She's my
But I'm
sister.
just telling you what
I told you
I'm
about Waltz
thinking that they
before.
were thinking. Look, I
Mentioned
don't
something.
fucking know what they
Yeah.
were actually thinking. I don't know what they were doing.
It's all mixed up
I'm
in my
just
They
head.
telling
weren't
you.
thinking.
You
That's the
suppressed
problem.
The memory.
Probably
They
not.
weren't
I did my
researching. They
third
weren't
wife.
thinking.
They
just
didn't
didn't
watch
fucking care.
lockpicking
Ain't
lawyers.
helping. Chin up.
They didn't
We'll
even
find the
test
marker and
it
clear out.
themselves.
Let's
They
go.
should have watched lockpicking lawyers. They would have learned everything.
Yeah, thanks.
At the bare bones minimum, watch that. That guy, what he does with lockpicking. At the bare bones minimum for your research of lockpicking in a fucking game.
He actually is a lockpicker, and he does it very well. Too well, some would say.
He's got years of experience, and he literally took a fucking twig he broke off of a branch of a tree to pick a lock.
I know. It was fucking awesome. I watched the whole video.
It was.
And I was like, wow. That's pretty cool. Didn't think that was I was gonna see that today.
Yeah.
Plus,
We
a
have
lot
to
of the
walk
locks
past
they
them.
manufacture are just
If you
complete
crouch
garbage to
and move
begin
slowly.
with.
Master Lock is one of
Notice
those. People think it's actually good. It sucks.
Get too close.
It's complete garbage.
Half of it's
90% of the
fucking
locks
plastic.
out there, you just need a long-handed medium pick. You push it to the very end, you press down, and the lock opens. That's it.
Dude, you don't
That's
even need
how
that half
a
the
lot
time.
of 90% of locks out there work. Or you could just take a blunt force object and bash it on the side, and the spring fucking flexes, and it unlocks anyway. 90% of the locks out there, you just hit them with a hammer or something on the side, and they unlock.
That's right. They're very simple to unlock. Every lock is, quite literally, because they make them out of junk nowadays. Back
Yeah.
in the day, most of the locks were not as easy as they are now.
Yeah. Except if you had a skeleton key, which they manufactured a fucking skeleton key to open literally every lock that the company manufactured.
Yeah. Also,
that?
something I've
Chemicals.
noted, I don't know if they didn't
Nasty
add
shit.
it in this one,
When they
or
lost
I
control of
haven't
the
gotten
virus,
that
the
far,
GRE started
one or the
spraying
other.
the whole city with that filth.
But in the old one,
Worked
in the,
out great
oh
for
shit, in the first one, oh god, there's an ability where you can actually use the zombie's blood to blend in.
That sounds like some World War Z type shit. And I've actually seen that movie. Like last month.
Well, I'm just telling you, that was an actual thing you could do in the first one.
That is a genius fucking idea. That should be something you could do in the second one too.
I don't know if you can. I haven't gotten that far, but
So, this guy you
I really
told me
hope
about,
so.
what was his name?
because I
Waltz?
enjoyed that idea.
Yes.
Why did you mention him?
And one of the missions in the
remember
first one,
he was doing
you
some
meet
kind
a
of
guy and he
experiments.
teaches you how
He
to
wasn't the only one doing them.
do that.
There were more
And
cities
once
like
you do it,
Mirador,
you're able to
with
do it
walls
forever.
cut off from the rest of the world. Many people
Nice.
were working toward a vaccine, Aiden. But, well, the world is full of shitheads.
Why is this dude talking so loud in the middle of a fucking zombie nest? It doesn't make any damn logical sense.
Talking about the guy that you're doing parkour with?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, dude, what? Why are you
At
talking
least
this
get
loud,
your
you
fucking
idiot?
continuity in check.
Alright.
God damn, this is fucking retardedly all over the place.
It made me laugh because I'm
We're
just thinking,
sneaking. Oh, this guy's talking full voice. What?
Be careful.
Dude, shut
It's
up
not
and talk
stable.
quietly.
oh shit, titties.
Come on.
Hi.
Oh, now everything went sepia.
Don't.
Oh, the elevator's about to drop.
Oh, okay.
Aiden, get out of the elevator.
You're at that
Right
part.
now. Dumbass. You should have jumped for it. Fucking idiot.
Oh man, I'm getting my parkour skills going, dude. While I've been waiting, that's what I've been doing.
You alive?
Aiden deserves to
guess
fucking
so.
die. That's all I have to say about it this far in.
The guy you play as?
Yeah, he deserves to fucking die.
climb
He's
up?
stupid. He's retarded.
Sure, just give me a
Yeah,
sec.
he's not very smart.
Hurry. We're running out of time.
Neither are any of the other people you meet, by the way. They're very stupid. Half of them are yelling in a zombie apocalypse where there are zombies right beside them. It's like, dude, are
I
you...
can't make it.
What?
Wait. I've got an idea. Remember the cocktail I served you earlier at the girls' workshop?
Inhibitors.
Alright, how
Exactly. You fell to
how
the
much
first
more
floor.
XP do I
There's
need
some
to get level?
GRE storage down there. Look for white
A
green
lot.
crates.
For each
Inhibitors should be
parkour
inside.
level, you gain one
If you take
parkour
another
skill.
dose,
That's not
you
good.
should get your strength back.
That's a lie. That's a damn dirty lie.
Even I could climb better than this motherfucker can at his base level stamina.
Well, that I gotta see.
I've done some tower climbing shit before. In real life. With a rappelling rope. I could climb better than this motherfucker can at his base level stamina.
Again, I gotta see that.
You can handle that.
Oh, by the way, so there's these safes that you have to find, or you don't have to, but you can find, and you have to do math. I know. I didn't know.
Math puzzles.
Yeah, math puzzles. I know because one of the safe codes is 5 times 100 plus 15 minus 5, which would be 510, and I got it correct, but. I know, math, one of my unfavorite things, but...
I ran off.
Yeah, you and Deadpool.
And most people... What? We're not the only people in the world. There's other people in this galaxy that also are not a big fan of math. I mean, let's be real, dude. Who the fuck's sitting there like, you know what, math is a fun subject, except for mathematicians. I said except for them.
Me.
And weirdos who like math.
I'm not a weirdo who likes
Listen,
math.
weirdo who likes math.
I'm listening. What's your counter argument?
I don't like math. That's my counter argument.
That's not your counter argument. That's your primary argument.
Listen, you. I don't like it.
I also like logic, and you're just not making any of it right now.
How do I... Ah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm just casually looting things around this zombie who hasn't noticed me yet.
Ah. Interesting. So, I'm taking a gander
If that
around.
infected finds you, you're dead.
Hey, I found another thing. I found another window. That I think I'm gonna go to in a moment.
Yeah, I've got plenty of time. This prologue isn't gonna let this zombie break through before I finish the next cutscene. I know how this shit works. I got plenty of time to fuck around. Till I open this door.
Then you don't.
Now, I have to fucking run.
And run fast.
This way to the kitchen.
Flashback? Right in the middle of this shit? Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? You have PTSD? What the fuck?
You get to that part where I literally said the same thing. I'm like, in the middle of this? What? I don't think this is the best area for this, dude.
Come on, don't back out now.
I'm drunk and I can see the illogical bullshit going on here.
That wasn't even drunk.
And he kicks the door open and waits there. Run, you fucking moron!
Don't be a chicken, 80.
God damn, he's fucking retarded.
So if I wait,
When do I get to the part where my character fucking dies for being a goddamn retard?
you don't. That's the character you play as.
Yeah, well, I want a different character. One who's actually intelligent, intellectual, you know,
You think this
fucking
character's
able to
stupid. You haven't
fucking
even
do
played
things
the first
properly.
game.
I, at this point, don't want to play the first game. Not for the storyline, anyway.
What? That's the whole thing, dude. I told you.
The characters are fucking retarded, man.
There was a reason I fucking skipped this whole situation.
Ooh, I got an inhibitor. Good for me. Well, a whole, what, 2 of them?
Oh, interesting. So that's how I change out my weapon.
3 inhibitors to upgrade stamina or health. Now chosen stamina to be able to climb higher. Okay. Whatever, dude. This fucking... The writing for this character just doesn't make any goddamn sense. There. Get all these fucking blips off the screen.
I
There.
can have a remote C4.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
What's up?
I took the inhibitor.
Fantastic.
and I can have a dirty katana.
Hey, you can have a me.
Fighter mitts?
Fighter or spider? Or
Fighter.
fighter? Fighter, okay.
Survivor's old fishing bait.
Hello?
You can go fishing.
Back on.
I don't remember that being one of the selling points, but
Back
what
on.
do I know?
Hurry, I found the markers.
Maybe it's zombie fishing? I don't know.
Okay. Just barely enough stamina.
Yeah, for the very first half of the shit you're doing, you have barely any stamina to do anything.
Are you in one piece?
I know.
I know fucking chain smokers who've been smoking for 30 fucking years who can do this shit better than this asshole.
You were gone a while. How are you
One
feeling?
of them's my
I'm
aunt,
affected, but good to go.
and she's overweight.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry
Hey,
about
it smells
this.
like
Fucking game
cheese.
design for these
Sorry
main
about what?
characters is bullshit, man.
About that. On behalf of all its whores, bandits, and idiots,
This is
I
strange.
christen you a citizen of Villador. Fuck. You're about to turn. Get into the
I
night
need to know
fast.
how you fucking fix your weapon.
Run!
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, now my guy's about to turn. Wonderful. And I meet the fucking asshole, volatile.
Oh, you meet him now. Great.
Yeah.
That's the guy I was talking about, volatile. Well, boy oh boy, is he playing at night.
Told you.
Yeah.
They were speedy motherfuckers. Ah.
He was the guy I was talking
Fucking
about.
teleports again! And the volatile's like, fuck you and your sunlight, bitch!
Then you're teleporting.
I'll just creep back into the shadows.
That was
Fuck
close.
you, I'm out, bitches.
Oh, what would you do without me, Pilgrim?
I never wanted to become a pilgrim. I
Fuck
just
you, your
sort of
sunlight, and your
fell
teleporting.
into it. I roamed the country
Exactly.
for another reason
That's
entirely.
what the volatile
I'm
said.
looking for my sister.
And then what?
But then,
What will you do once you find your sister?
That's how the volatile
We'll
do.
have an Alabama shotgun white wedding.
I'll find some place for us to live. Someplace quiet.
I had to throw
Gotta
in
settle
that
down
joke.
somewhere now that
I
I'm
just
infected.
had to.
Where will you go?
Good go one.
Any place is better than this city.
Well, that's a pretty low bar.
I'll find a place where people aren't afraid of pilgrims. Aren't afraid of me. It'd be nice not to have to run and hide for a while.
Pay for a
I always want to
white
catch fish.
wedding.
Fish are good.
No, shotgun
Well, I have a very
Alabama
specific
white
plan.
wedding.
You look like
Not
someone with a
84.
specific plan.
I'd like to live by the ocean.
Besides, the
You know,
saying
it's
is
supposed to be
86.
easier there. I always wanted to learn how to surf.
What, you find a bunch of old postcards or something?
Oh, so he wanted to go
Don't
off
laugh
and
at my
join
dreams,
Keanu
man.
Reeves in that
I
movie,
know one thing.
Point
I have
Break.
to get out of this city. It's killing me. Right from the
Akon
inside.
wanted to be a point breaker.
Will you help me?
The ocean's a long way from here. And we're both infected. People don't want pilgrims for their neighbors.
Fuck
What the hell are
people.
you on
I will
about?
help you with them.
Dude, I
Well, you
walked
can help me
past one
survive
of
on
the
the road.
characters and he goes,
You
"You
know the
choose
routes.
to become."
You know how to
I'm
survive
like,
out
what?
in the open. What do you think?
I didn't choose to do anything,
cover
you
each
idiot.
other's
We're in a
asses.
zombie apocalypse.
How does that sound?
I didn't choose this shit. We're just sort of stuck with it.
Okay, let's do it.
Awesome. Deal. You
All
won't
right,
regret
I'm
this,
gonna
Aiden.
help
I
Hakon
promise.
because
As for your
he's
goal,
a pretty cool dude.
here's the situation around here. After the
I'll
PK commander
have
was
him
murdered,
join
they
me on
blocked
my
the route to the
homesteading
center.
farm
They're
with
trying to
my
keep the killer
character's
from escaping.
sister.
To get to Fisheye, we have to outsmart them.
I don't even know what I did,
But I know when they change the night
I don't
guard.
know,
That will be our chance.
but I did it. That's what I know.
Gonna get the stuff we'll need for the passage. I have to suss out our odds.
I don't want to be a guy.
Don't know
that-
what you did,
look
but
around.
you did it.
Leave it
That
up.
describes
Come
30%
on.
of everything you
Let me
do
show
in
you
every
something.
game ever, Joe.
Exactly.
I've been keeping track of it.
Well, at least somebody is. I'm not.
Oh,
I don't
he's
know
right
what
here.
I'm supposed
Over
to
here,
be
Aiden.
doing at the moment.
Here.
I'm just
You
waiting
need
for
these.
you, but
Take a
I'm
look
just saying,
around the
like,
city.
in general,
Old
it's,
Villador. Plenty
I
of
could really
interesting
just
I
go
spots
out
got
to
the
doing
check out.
binoculars. That's where I am right now.
yeah, so you're a little bit closer to getting to play online.
hold the button, then press the right trigger. No, not the right trigger. The right thumbstick in to use them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
You see the
Binoculars are
church?
pretty cool, I
That's where
guess,
the
but
Howlers were after
the
us.
way you use
It's
them
the
in this
center of the
kind of
district.
suck. Not where I want to be. I need to go over that way.
I can't zoom in.
Oh, you can't.
In regular binoculars, I bought a cheap pair of them in real life like 20
I have
years
a
ago.
high price pair. What do you mean?
You can zoom in with normal binoculars, no matter what level of expense they are. You can zoom in with them. You twiddle the little thing in the middle. It's a knob that changes the focal point for the light refraction of the lens's focal point to your eyes, which allows you to zoom in and out and change the coarse and fine-tuned focusing on higher-end models. This in-game model is fucking bullshit, man.
As well as that, I just saved a survivor.
Okay, yeah, I'm using the binoculars.
How are you guys safe? And how are you through a wall?
Uh-huh.
There's the bazaar.
Now I'm really
You can find notice boards with missing people around the city. One of them is near the church. Maybe somehow you'll find something about your sister there. And if not,
fucking church.
just have fun.
All idiots congregate
world's
around a
already
goddamn
ended,
church
right?
in a zombie
How could things
apocalypse.
get any
Oh
worse?
god, it's so
I'll be back in town when I've
boring.
got a handle on things.
They're the one that want to look through all the bullshit.
Hey, this is how content on YouTube works now. Oh, actually, it's how it's always worked. It's just that now it's whatever. It's satirical and
I
parodistic.
figured out where you repair weapons.
I'm glad you finally
Oh,
figured out
good
that.
God, are they a
And
lot
it's
of
gonna
money?
cost you thousands of dollars to fucking repair one fucking level 1 goddamn thing.
Well, this is actual
is
level
bullshit.
20, but still yet, you're not wrong. Cost a lot of money.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Price should be dictated by level of the gear you're repairing and the amount of repairs needed. Not just whatever it is.
Yeah, I need
fucking
quite a
bullshit.
lot of money. Even more money than I have currently.
I've got a lot of level 1 crap right now.
Once you get to an area and you're at a certain point and you do a certain thing and you high five a certain person and you tickle a certain elephant.
Okay. 13 damage. Fuck that. It's gone.
You actually get the weapons I have, like the baseball bat that I want to fix. Mostly because I like it. It makes the enemies go to space, and that's fucking cool. Big fan of that.
Okay, so far anything below 15 damage is getting dismantled.
I will say though, in my opinion, I enjoy this. This is nice. But I also skipped everything, so. And if anyone must wonder why I skip everything, I don't give a flying fuck.
You're also not making videos about it either.
Even if I were, I'd be skipping it. What do you mean? That wouldn't change anything, and you know this.
Yeah, I do. I just wanted to say that.
Literally, that wouldn't change a damn thing.
I know. I just wanted to say that.
Oh, that's probably not how you do. I'm just doing parkour. And having a good time doing it.
Hmm. A grapple throw.
Also, I look
Throw
like
him off the
Ezio.
roof?
Oh, fuck. I look like Ezio Auditore.
Okay. Ezio Auditore.
Look, dude, I'm not Italian. I don't give a flying slippity flippity floppity fuck.
Well, neither am I, but I can pronounce it appropriately.
Appropriately? You can't
Appropriately.
even say that appropriately, Mr. Appropriate.
Appropriately. I can pronounce it
Appropriately.
appropriately.
You
Yeah, I
know,
might not be able to pronounce all words appropriately, but I can appropriate a proper pronunciation of Ezio Filenze di Alatore.
you think he would give a
Eh?
flying, Ezio flying fuckity doo?
Well, it depends on if there's a bale of hay beneath him.
I feel like he wouldn't give a Ezio shittity fuck, bud.
I don't think about it that much. I'm just saying it for the shit fucking giggles of it.
Also, I found something, and I was expecting it to be the case that I push down on a thing and do the thing with the stuff in the thing. And guess what? That wasn't the case. I don't know what you do.
I missed my parkour thingy. Then I had to climb up from the bottom of the building.
Where I am, I'm very confused because I thought that you might push down on this thing and it opened up a door. But it's not what you do.
I don't give a fuck about that right now.
Oh, it's actually the same
Okay.
code? But there's nothing in it.
Nice.
Epic.
Haven't seen my kids
I want to know how to open this.
ridiculous blockade at the center.
How is it not that I push down on this? Why can I not push down on this?
I don't know if this NPC sees me, but, Hi.
You know more people kill themselves than are killed by virals these days. Guess they need some kind of purpose. And purpose, well, it don't come
There
easy around
has to be a way.
Got a gig as a finisher tomorrow. Someone's got to take care of the biters roaming the streets around the bazaar at dawn. Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. But then I see that goddamn...
Oh!
I see a new face.
No.
So there's guys just randomly building shit here. Okay, that's nice.
I'm upset. What I was trying to do didn't work. Now I'm really unclear of how I would even get up there. But I really feel like you're supposed to get up there.
Well, the enemy detection markers are the same as from Assassin's Creed.
Yep. I'm just gonna sit in here for a little bit. Oh man.
It's kind of like this game was a mix between Ubisoft and EA working together to make a game.
Someone's been stealing our water. Nobody's doing anything
Yep.
about it. Such a shame. You know, I used to come
This
to
guy
this
has
place
something
with
to
my
say
kid
about
before the
people
fall.
stealing water.
Used to be beautiful.
Okay.
We return Thomas to you.
Yeah, I don't want to go that way.
Infection-weary body find peace in its return to nature, and his soul never suffer another such denigration. Our Lord, we know this loss is part of your plan. We humbly await
You know you're
the
full of
arrival
bullshit,
of
right?
our
Don't you,
Savior.
NPC?
And now,
Religion
let us
needs to
pray
fucking
that
die
Thomas's
altogether.
soul finds its way to glorious.
Fucking Bible thumpers in the middle of an apocalypse. They all meet the same fate. They all get killed because they're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They sit there on their ass, waiting for God to send them a sign, which never fucking happens. And they start hearing voices in their head, which is just their fucking internal monologue, their subconscious or whatever the fuck is in their head, which is just really their true selves telling them to do dumb shit because they're stupid.
I don't know if this one is just like the first one, but in the first one, for whatever reason, if you the Bible people, Bible thumpers as you call them, they think not only is God going to save them, or show them a sign, or suck their dick, or something,
Hey,
but
watch where
for
you're
whatever
going.
reason, they think that they can
What a
actually
day.
cure the
No
zombies.
frigging way I can do it. 5 years of liberty.
What's the problem?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were in luck
Achievement
there.
got
I could use
hers
some of that luck.
something or
I'm Alberto's
another. Enter
apprentice.
the bazaar.
Not for long, probably.
Whatever it said it was.
It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
That sounds like a you problem.
What's this test about?
Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk.
Fucking.
I called this invention the electric fence.
You just reinvented the electric fence, dude. That's nothing new.
So, what seems to be the problem with this invention of yours?
I just need some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. I'm missing a few parts.
Resistors.
And they're not that easy to
Don't
get.
you mean
I worry I
capacitors?
won't be ready on time.
This dude's fucking
Maybe
retarded.
you could help me.
His goddamn
you
lines were
find them
written
for
by
me,
a fucking
I'll give you one of
idiot
my
who
super
has
cool
no
inventions.
knowledge of electrical
Nothing to do with
engineering
goats, I
at
hope.
all.
Nah, something much more interesting.
Resistors
You'll see.
reduce
As
the
far
amount
as I
of
know,
voltage and
they can be
current
found
going
in
through a
two
line.
places.
Capacitors
One's
help
an old hardware store on
increase it.
Fitzwilliam Place,
And they
near the water
maintain
tower.
a charge like
Alberto
a battery.
says they'll be there for sure.
Fucking idiot.
But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures. You have to go there at night.
And the
With an
other
electric
option?
fence, you don't
Whatever's
want
left of
fucking
military patrols.
resistors. You
I know
want
of one place south of
capacitors.
Horseshoe, near the old electrical
The
substation.
writing in this game
Yeah, I'll
is
see what I can
fucking
do.
retarded.
But I can't promise anything.
I would be very grateful.
Which is why I skip it.
Man, I don't want to end up drinking.
I don't blame you, but at the same
Someone's got
part,
to do something about
at the same time,
Kid. Got a taste for city life yet?
I've
it
been
makes
here and
for
there.
interesting commentary for people who know what the fuck's actually going on
That's where we're going.
versus the common pleb retard
I'll
moron.
tell you everything on the spot. Meet me on the roof near the main metro station.
Sounds the infected outside make.
We citizens have seen it all. Why don't you move along, Pilgrim?
Hey, pilgrims deliver your fucking mail, idiot. Show some fucking respect, bitch.
On my way.
Goddamn assholes.
Not if someone could get to Lucas.
I met Lucas several
Oh,
times.
right. I wasn't raised in a barn. Close the door behind me.
Maybe that was his problem.
I gave you money to buy water, and what did you do? How are you? The card was good for me. How should I know they were scammers?
Besides, a closed door keeps out the zombies. For the most part. Can I help you? Oh. Accidentally hit that guy. Whoops. Oh, hey, dude. What the fuck? He had an oxygen tank on, and that's what made him fly off and explode like a Halo fucking Reach grunt.
Yes, that's the ones I was talking about.
What is he doing here?
Okay.
What's he doing here? You want money? I'll give you money. Just let me go.
Not how it works in real life. They just wanted their Halo reference.
Hakon.
You're a better climber than one
I
crazy
found
girl I
Hakon
used to know.
again.
She was something. She even wanted to climb the tallest building in the city, the VNC Tower.
Was she one of your wives?
Almost. Too hot-tempered, even for my tastes.
What about this passage to the center?
Okay, so
Look,
it's canon.
Look, from
Hakon
this
has
roof, you can clearly
multiple
see the
wives.
Peacekeeper's base.
So the PK run the city?
They sure think they do. That's what they need the uniforms and ranks for. They tattoo them. They're fucking obsessed with hierarchy. But they don't control the city. At least not all of it.
Who controls the rest?
The Colonel. The Renegades. Oh, you won't meet them here. For now.
Wait, you brought me here to take a look at the Peacekeepers?
The PK are your ticket to the center. I told you the only way to get there is through the metro tunnels. I'll go inside and draw their attention away from the platform. Then you enter the metro technical station. There's an airlock there. We'll take it together to the central loop.
We can't just ask them to let me through?
No chance. Right now, each new face they see belongs to a suspect in their commander's murder. They know me. I trade with them sometimes. I deliver lamps from the girls, or goods from dark zones. There might be a few infected there. Nothing a pilgrim can't handle, though. When you get to the main station, let me know. Now you better get some sleep. You'll head out at night, when there's less infected in the tunnels.
Okay, that makes sense, but why haven't they established UV lamps in the fucking tunnels by now?
Hakon, there's a creature I haven't seen before.
What does it look like?
Not
Well,
a big
it's
one.
dark, ashen,
Extremely
and
fast.
has
Probably a
pustules on
boulder.
it.
You can find some interesting stuff on them. But catching one requires serious hunting skills. Now is not the best time for this, Aiden. Head for the tunnels.
But first, I'm gonna try and loot every damn thing like a ninja. Okay, so the fireflies mark a hiding spot. And the way that Bolter went is the exact same way I have to go. If only I had something to throw to distract me. See this.
That's gonna be a thing at some point.
And the flashlight has no effect on them. Why? The stealth mechanics need to be fleshed out a bit more. The flashlight needs to have an effect on the zombies. First of all.
Okay, what kind of effect?
Like, they need to notice it.
Well, they probably do. I mean, they noticed it with me whenever I was playing in the hardest difficulty.
I mean, even on easy, they should notice a fucking flashlight. That's a no-brainer.
As well as that, I realized something. So whenever I decided to try to join you on my difficulty, it set my difficulty to easy, which is kind of interesting.
Okay. So, it sets the difficulty to the host as opposed to splitting it between the two of us.
From what I've seen, yeah.
That's nice to
Because
know.
mine was on hard, and I went to join you, and then now it's on easy, so... It still didn't let me join you because you're not done with the bullshit.
Why is there a difference in stamina drain climbing a ladder versus a grate?
Dude,
It's literally the same damn thing.
They're asking the wrong man. I don't know.
Huh? Close the door behind me. As is tradition. Okay, I don't need the flashlight right now.
Yeah, when you first start, the parkour element's not the greatest. And saying I've only made it so far, I don't know how it progresses.
Gotta fucking. I've got to
I'm in
run
the tunnel.
through here.
Okay. Now watch out for the infected. There might be a few, or a few dozen. I'm already in the PK base. I'll throw a UV flare through the vent, and you'll see how to get to the main station.
I think I'm about to die. Yep, I died.
I'm in the tunnel.
Okay. Now watch out for the infected. There might be a few, or a few dozen. I'm already in the PK base. I'll throw a UV flare through the vent, and you'll see how to get to the main station.
About 70 meters out from my infected. Lock picking in this.
Give me a moment.
Alrighty.
Parts for Carlos and his groundbreaking fence. Hope he's still waiting at the bazaar.
It gives me more time to go before I die. Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Me coughing that loud has no effect on them? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, hack on. I got to the flare.
Look around. The technical tunnel to the main station should be well lit. I've already lured the guards upstairs. I'll chat them up when you get inside.
Oh, shit!
Scripted cutscene battle.
Hack on. I have a situation here. Hack on.
Doesn't seem like a situation anymore. Should have just picked the lock to begin with. Fucking idiot.
Do you know?
I'll give you 2 packs and not a single cig more.
No, never mind that.
Bye. Wait! Show us some of those photos as a preview. I said, what the hell? January. 3 packs. My final offer.
Well, at least I made it to some UV lit area.
Hack on. I'm inside.
5 packs. Think about it, and I'll be right back.
I'm on the platform.
Open the airlock. I'll be there in a second.
So what's gonna gank me this time?
Damn.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Where did he come from?
He was wandering through the tunnels. Fucking bizarre riffraff.
More like a renegade spy.
Doesn't look like a renegade.
Blah, blah, blah. Standard trash. No, he's a spy. No, he doesn't look like a spy. Yep. Standard bullshit to me. Fucking tropes, man.
He's awake.
So fucking tiring.
What were you doing at our base?
I'm only trying to get to the city center.
The center? The tunnel's gonna be closed until you hand over Lucas's killers. Bizarre scum. How is it that you lot saw nothing, heard nothing, and you managed to forget about the ban on passage? Maybe we'll start punishing you by cutting off your hands. That would improve your memory, huh? What were you doing 4 days ago?
I want to kill this bitch.
4 days ago, I was 100 kilometers away.
Enough, Anderson. We need the truth, and you won't get it through coercion.
But Commander Lucas always
is
said...
dead, and now I'm
Yeah,
in command.
shut the fuck
You've read
up,
the report?
bitch.
A pilgrim appeared in the bazaar yesterday. Looks like he's not lying. Leave us, Sergeant. I want to talk to him alone.
Upstart, idiot, wants to prove its worth. Yep, that's her. Needs to be killed. In order for the safety of the main player and every other character in the game, that bitch needs to die.
That's
And
over
it will.
1,500 kilometers from here.
Guaranteed.
It's actually more than 2,000.
It's another trope that's
Freeway
gonna happen.
bridges collapsed. There are no straight paths.
And you've managed to make it so far away. Impressive. What's it like out there these days?
It's fucking bullshit.
What's it like outside the walls? You never know where danger's gonna come from. Always new territories, new threats.
And you came here to take shelter?
I came here because I'm looking for someone. And a lot of people are said to have survived in Villador.
You're looking for someone? Maybe I can help you. But not for free.
I'm used to trading. What do you need?
No nonsense. That's good. The tunnel will be closed until I find our commander's murderer. Commander Lucas. His body was found in the bazaar. Horribly mutilated. The people of the bazaar aren't making this easy. They're proud and loyal. They refuse to turn anyone in. But command has lost its patience. I have orders from the top, Pilgrim. If the inhabitants of Old Villador continue to revolt, our army will come here and burn the bazaar to the ground. Now, I'd rather avoid that.
What do you need from me?
Lucas had a weapon. A rare set of brass knuckles called the Lazarus. This is the key to finding the killer. If you learn anything about the Lazarus, tell me, and I will most certainly return the favor. It's worth a lot, and we didn't find
Rare
it on
brass
his body.
knuckles
I think
called
someone from the
Lazarus. Got
bazaar
it.
may have appropriated it.
Well, fuck. I'll give it a shot. You seem worth trusting. To an extent.
So if I find that weapon, you'll let me through to the center?
It's not that easy. Villador suffered much. First, it was isolated from the outside world because of infection. Then the walls became its salvation. But people here learned not to trust easily. I won't open the passage until I've caught the killer. But if you can find the Lazarus, I'll remember that. You'll be the first one through once justice is done.
Walking
Sounds as
Dead,
if I have no
anybody?
other choice. I'll try.
Look around. Ask people. And don't
Aitor
come
here
back
seems
empty-handed.
alright. He seems
Good
legit.
luck.
He seems cool. Because he's no nonsense, no bullshit. Get straight to the point. Be honest about everything up front. I like it. Achievement get. Good night and good luck. I enjoy thoroughly how I set my alarms on my phone to The Legend of Zelda's Secret Found as an alert sound. And when I got an achievement, it just popped up the notification on my phone. I love it! Psychologically. I enjoy it thoroughly. But this is the end of this video, and Joe hadn't got back yet. Damn it. Well, you can guess what he would say out of the 3 or 4 different things I've asked him to say. Either way, yeah, till next time, join the Patreon as a joke on the Zombie on Life support tier. Yeah, I made it like fucking 2 or 3 years ago. Enjoy the joke. Then you can decrease the level of your support tier later, and we'll take it from there as the situation evolves step by step. Yeah. I'll be back later. Bye.